Welcome to the next video. We are going to start off on lesson 17. 17 is the key of B flat. And if you refer to the chart that we had, B flat is a key that has two flats, B flat and E flat. Remember, the flats go in order, so it's not random. Thank the Lord that it's not random. The flats go in a very specific order: B, E, A, D, G, C, F. B, greatest common factor, right? That way, if there's two flats, it's always going to be B flat and E flat. It's never going to be G flat and F flat as your flats, because that would get very confusing very quickly. So if you see two, you know already in your brain that it's going to be two, it's B flat and E flat. Consult your fingering chart, or the fingering chart that I put down in the description box for the fingering to those notes and the correct fingering to use. Alright, here we go. We're going to actually start exploring the bottom of our instrument finally. Yay! You're going to figure out what all these keys down here do. Here we go. Number one, our B flat scale. 1, 2, ready? Now the second line takes us down into the bottom of our instrument where it says may be omitted. No omission here. Playing those notes can be challenging sometimes, so the sooner that we get on those notes, and the sooner we get our hands in position, and the sooner we teach our face what to do, the better. We omit nothing. Starting on the second line of number one. It's an A natural. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? Alright, now, you may be a little confused by the fingering chart on how to finger that note. The easiest thing for me to tell you is that when you finger low B flat, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means all the front keys are depressed. Doesn't mean they're sag, I mean they're pushed down. The bottom of the circle, which is the C key here, that right there, and the bottom of what this thing called the spatula is. And you can see it closes these keys over here. Okay? Your thumb is on the thumb rest, not the octave key, but the thumb rest. Now your teacher may tell you, if you're in band, your teacher may tell you that you have to drop your bottom jaw to get that note to speak. And you got to get a really soft reed. And none of those things are really true. What you have to do is have a nice embouchure where your bottom lip is cushioning your bottom teeth and your top teeth are on the top. And then you have to think about opening your mouth as if you were singing that note. Aww. Can you do that? Okay, so some of the girls have to do it in a higher octave, but it's the same thing. Try it. So if you can sing that note in your head, your mouth, with your mouth around the mouthpiece, should be in a similar shape. As you can see, there's not a lot of changes or adjusting in my embouchure. Watch. Even when I play higher notes, watch. Not a lot of movement. Whatever movement you have is going to be also on the inside, where you open the sort of the back of your throat as if you were holding marbles in there. Don't be afraid of it. Work it out. Mess with it. Play with it. And if it's a little loud and honky to start with, then so be it. Part of the fun. All right, let's do exercise number 2 on lesson 17. Slurs, like the slurs we did in lesson 16. And if you don't understand what that is, please refer to the lesson 16 video. Here, number 2. 1, 2, ready? Well, there you go. The patterns that we've already played, being very careful about playing the E flat, not the E natural, but the E flat. You can see it's in the key signature, and making sure that you get the articulation patterns correct. Let's see. Number 3 sort of starts to put in some of the stuff that we learned before with all the dotted notes. Remember that a dot after a note adds half of the note's normal value. And now we have slurs in there and all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to play through it. And again, if I play through it too quickly, stop the video, work it out slowly, and then start the video again. Okay? There we go. Number 3. It's a B flat and an E flat in the key signature. 1, 2, ready? It gets a little tricky, doesn't it? Well, nothing you can't do. All right, let's do number 4, which is the trio to Ambassador March. I don't know. Okay, they say it is, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. All right, here we go. Again, it's in 2/4 this time, though. Is that going to make a big difference? Probably not. But just remember that 2/4 means that there are 2 counts in every measure, and that a quarter note gets 1 count, right? That's what 2/4 means. So it doesn't mean that it's faster. It just means that it's different. Here we go. Number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Did you get it? The 2/4 was kind of march like. Okay, there we go. And they had something special in there too. There was an accidental. Did you see it? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Circle it. Tell me in the comments if you caught it and what it was. All right, now in lesson 5, in exercise 5, they've got an alternate fingering for B flat. I got to tell you, I'm not a fan of this fingering. but we'll do it like it says. It has B flat fingered with your B key and your F key together. It's a little stuffy on my horn. It's a regular fingering. Here's what they call the 1/1 fingering. It's a little stuffy on my horn. I don't like it. But sometimes, in particular instances where you have fingering challenges, it may be something that you want to try. So, because now we can go from this B flat directly to that D without so much movement, and then back to the F. This time we're going to finger it like it says to do, and then next time you're going to finger it like with a normal fingering. And you'll have to decide which one's better for you. My preference is the regular fingering A, like an A with a side key, because it sounds better and it's more likely to speak, as opposed to this fingering, which somebody might have told you in band, which your band director might have told you. More band directors speak. Yay. You feel me? All right, here we go. Number 5. Lesson 17, Rubank Elementary Method. 1, 2, ready? Let's try that again. I'm going to move the camera this time so you can see my fingers finger it the way it says to finger it. Hang on a second. Okay, now I hope you can see my fingers. So we're going to finger it like it said to finger it, with the 1/1, this finger and this finger for B flat. Here we go. 1, 2, and go. You see the difference? Now I'm going to finger it with a normal fingering. Ready? Go. Now I'm going to finger the third way with what we call the bis fingering. The bis fingering takes the B key and that little key next to it, and you play them all with your index finger, and that's what you use for B flat. It works. Listen. It's a little stuffy too, but sometimes it's really handy. I'll use the bis fingering now. 1, ready, go. Well, there you go. And then it has the B flat scale at the end, which I would suggest you use the regular fingering or the bis fingering to play that scale and memorize that scale. We had another one that we had to memorize before, and I'm going to play the B flat major scale from memory. I'm not going to look at it. I'll let you watch my fingers. Playing from this low B flat to the high B flat, which is the B flat fingering with the octave key. Here we go. Now I'm going to play it with a bis fingering. Almost forgot what I was doing. There you go. I wouldn't play that scale with the 1/1 fingering. Too many fingers moving at one time. All right. Let me move the camera now. All right, well that is lesson 17. Memorize the scales. The more you memorize the scales, the easier playing is. Trust me. Trust me. Don't be like me to wait till the last minute when you're in college to start working on your scales. Start working on your scales right now. Because when it's time to do improvisation, boy, you would have wished you had. When someone says, oh man, this is just in G flat with 6 flats, with a flat 7 and a sharp 13, you'll wish to God you knew your scales. All right, anyway, I got to get out of here and make room for somebody else. So until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. Peace.